Mhm. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm going to turn off my phone, the sound on my phone, and drink some coffee. Mm, Boy, do I need it this morning. Whew, there we go. Hey, PJ, good morning. It's good to see you. Good to see you. And it's good to see everyone on this morning. There we go. And I don't have my microphone on, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. I think I'll leave it off for right now. And then also for the New Year's Eve party tomorrow night, I think I'll leave the microphone off as well. And that way, everything in here will be heard, including Lori. I always worry that, whoever's wearing the mic is the only one that gets heard. So anyway, how's everybody doing this morning? Happy hump day. It's Wednesday. Whoa. And tomorrow is New Year's Eve. And how exciting is that? It's pretty exciting. Yeah, it sure is. So I woke up this morning with the realization that if I wanted to finish something this year, I needed to get cracking. And I need to get working on it. So I really wanted to finish my grandson's blanket by Christmas, and that didn't happen. J Hook, good morning. It's good to see you. Oh my PJ, you were up until 4 crocheting, and all of a sudden you woke up and said to hubby, "Hope I'm not late." Oh my goodness. Isn't that funny? Oh my goodness. Aw. I had a hard time sleeping last night. I don't know what happened. I think maybe, I'm going to confess, I did have a nap yesterday. And I think that I'm getting my nights and days mixed up again, like I did that one other time. So today, I'm going to stay awake all day, no napping. And for a while there, I hadn't been napping during the day, so. Oh, it's afternoon there. Oh no. So still good morning. Well, good afternoon to you, J Hook. It's good to see you. And oh my goodness. Yeah. So I think I'm just gonna have to like power through and get myself back on track. Back on track. Because I really don't like it when I can't sleep at night because now there's 3 people in the house, 3 other people in the house. When we were, in our old house, it was just me and my husband, so if I and, we kept the bedroom door closed, so if I went in the main part of the house, I didn't disturb him, but now I feel like, I'm disturbing everybody, and I don't wanna do that. Hey, Squish. Good evening to you, Squish, and thank you for the good morning. And it's good to see you. It's good to see everybody here. And so, my first question, my number one question is: did you watch the video from the live last night? Did you either see it live or did you watch it later? And if you watched it live, my question is, did you go back and make a comment after? And if you haven't seen it, please go watch it because it's the one that says New Year's Eve and it has New Year's Eve entry, I think it says. And it has the New Year's Eve date and the time. And it says 10 giveaways, um, 50 minutes, 10 giveaways or 10 items or something. Oh my gosh, I can't remember what I wrote. Ah, ah, that's normal. Oh, you missed the live. Oh, you're away on holidays, busy with family. That's nice, Squish. Well, if you and so oh, I'm so glad that you're on holiday with your family. That's wonderful. If you get a chance, go on your phone and take a look and enter that giveaway, because after the giveaway is live on New Year's Eve, you do have, if you're one of the winners, you have 10 days to respond to me with your address so that I can get the winning item to you. So, anyway, it's nice and it's nice to, check out things. So, anyway, whew, so I had my days and nights mixed up and I woke up about 2:30 and I was like, can't do it. Can't do it. So I got up and I really wanted to hit the coffee button. We get the coffee maker ready the night before, and all we have to do is hit the button. Now, our coffee maker has a timer on it, and you can set the time and you can blah, 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 do all that stuff. Who can do that? I don't know. You're a genius if you can get that done. And so we just get it ready and then we push the button ourselves in the morning. So, we're all manual people around here. So, anyway, hey Wendy, it's good to see you. And I'm so glad you guys are all know each other and just start talking, talk away to each other. That's wonderful. And so anyway, that's my story. I need a little bit of coffee. So I wanted to hit the coffee button, but I didn't. I waited. So anyway, mm. So I know it's not Monday, but I did see a little bit of a motivation, and it's something to kind of think about as we go into the new year. So I'm just going to read it to you. This is something that it looks like Denzel Washington shared it on his page, and then one of my friends shared it themselves. Whether he really said it or not, I don't know. If he just shared a thought that he saw, I don't know. I don't know where this came from. Um, but he says, easy to spot a red car when you're always thinking about a red car. Easy to spot opportunity when you're always thinking about opportunity. Easy to spot reasons to be mad when you're always thinking about being mad. And he says, you become what you constantly think about. Watch yourself. And so this is good for me because I do know, hey, Viviana, nice to see you. And Wendy's making her first cup of coffee. That's good. And I'm going to guzzle this one down and go get some more. So, it is true. If anyone who's ever purchased a new car or a new to you car, it doesn't even have to be a brand new car, but it's a new car to you. And let's say it's a Toyota Corolla. And all of a sudden, these cars that you've never noticed before, Toyota Corollas, which are very, nondescript cars as far as I'm concerned. But once you get one, you see Toyota Corollas everywhere. My grandson, who's 10, can spot a Mustang from miles away because that's his favorite car. That's what he thinks about when he thinks about a car. That's the car he thinks about. He can we can be riding down the road and he's in the back seat and he'll say, Grammy, that parking lot over there has a red Mustang, and I'll look over and I'll go, well, I don't see it. He's like, yeah, it is. It's right in front of the sign to the building. It's two cars over from that blue, pickup truck. Do you see it? And of course I'm driving and I'm, paying attention to the road, and I'll go, oh, right, right, yeah, I see it. But if I have a chance and I look at it, yeah, it's there because that's what he's focused on and that's what he looks for. And so what we stay focused on in 2021 is what we're going to find. So, I mean, we're going to have, reality is going to be here because let's face it, when we go into 2021, um, you know, good squish. I'm going to share that in just a minute. When we go into 2021, it's still going to be reality. It's just going to be the very next day from the last day of 2020. But whatever we look for, that's what we're going to find. And so I want to look for positivity. I want to look for the good in people, which, sometimes really hurts when you're looking for the good in people and you expect the good in people and you don't see the good in people. But, when the reality comes back, but still look for the good in people. And I'm going to look for the good in life. And I'm going to look for the positivity in life. And I'm going to look for kindness in people. And I love what Squish just said. She said she always looks for the positive in the negative. If you think positive, you feel positive, and positivity is drawn to you. And, that's not saying to make light of serious issues because we're all going to have serious issues. We're going to lose loved ones that we don't want to, that may be unexpected, or even if it's expected, it's still painful. It still hurts. We're going to, have conflict with other people. That's called life. And so things happen. And I'm not discounting anything bad or sad that may happen to someone. I'm not going to be, a Pollyanna with blinders and pretend like nothing bad happens in the world. But I am going to keep my best to have a good positive attitude and a good outlook and to try and not let things knock me to the ground um, the way they can. I always said, people closest to you are the ones that can really hurt you the worst because those are the people that you are completely open and vulnerable to, and that you've always let your guard down to. Good morning, I am human. Good day to you. And so, those are the instances that can really knock me to the ground, and do the anxiety and depression the most. But I am going to go into 2021 with a positive, happy attitude. I really am looking forward to a new year, like so looking forward to a new year. And so I think it's going to be interesting to see 2021 show up and see what the possibilities are. I love having a January. I mean, I love December because you have the holidays and um, and I love November because of the holidays. I love fall. That's one of my favorite times of year. But then once I get through it, I am ready for January because it's almost like that first day of school. And when you have your brand new pencils and they're sharpened, and of course, kids these days, I don't know, do they have pencils? I don't know. I think they have iPads. But it's just like having that fresh, notebook with fresh paper and it hasn't been written in yet. And you have the freshly sharpened pencil and you are ready to start writing in that notebook. And so that's what January is for me. So I'm really looking forward to that. So I've been thinking about what do I need to finish before the end of the year. So, and then yesterday I was thinking about my grandson's blanket. And remember, I was telling you, and I showed you, it's the red and white stripe, and then it's going to have a blue border. And I've been making these stars, and I have a whole lot of stars in here, whole lot of stars, but I don't quite have 50 yet. Oh, how do you like my little caddy? My sweet sister-in-law gave this to me one year for Christmas, and it has spots in here for my hooks and for my scissors to go in. And so anyway, it's really neat. I like it. I like it a lot. And so I've been using this to tote around the house when I'm working on a project because, like, down in here, I have I can just throw all my little stars in there, and I don't have to worry about them getting lost. And so anyway, I'm liking this. But so I've been making my stars, and I need 50, obviously. But then I just realized yesterday, this blanket that I'm making is it looks good on both sides. There's not a wrong and a right side. So I think I just realized yesterday I'm going to have to put stars on the other side too, which in all honesty, if I have two stars on either side, then I can sew with the white yarn. If I put them on either side, then I can sew the stars down. And then the white where I sewed the stars down won't show through. Hey, Gloria. Um, it won't show through, so that will make it easier, but that means I need 100 stars. Oh, I gotta get cracking today. 25 on each side. That's nice. That's a good idea too. 10 on each side. And then, well, yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do that. Then I'd have to do 3 and 2. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. But I like the way you think, Wendy. I like the way you think. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to have to get cracking. So do you guys have anything that you want to finish before 2021 gets here? We have today and we have tomorrow. So I don't know if I can do it. Oh, and I wanted to tell you, the fisherman's ring squares that I was making. Yesterday, I got out some white yarn and I started, playing around with different ways to connect. I love the white in between all of those colors. Oh, I can't wait to see that put together. So anyway, yep, I still have my bag of squares right here. My bag of squares, and so I've got those together. On Friday, because that's the 1st of January, I will do a live. So I will be doing 5 this week, which is good. I will be doing a live on Friday. Instead of 7:30, I'm probably going to push it back to about 8:00 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that way, if you're in the Eastern Standard Time zone, you can sleep in a little bit more, and I can sleep in a little bit more. White will look good with those colors. I agree. White just made those colors pop. I love a white border or a black border because when I see a white border, I feel like it showcases and it brings out the colors, but a black border kind of gives it that stained glass effect, and I love that too. So, oh, you have a sofa back to finish. Oh, and you've never seen anything like it? Oh, yes. Now, Gloria, I did a tutorial for those squares, and it's called the Fisherman's Ring Square, and it's on my channel. So go to my channel, and you'll see it. You'll see it on there. There's a picture of it on there. So if you want to learn how to make those squares, they look intimidating, but if you go slow and you take your time and you count, 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 you'll get it. You will. And I know somebody contacted me last night because she kept getting 9 cables in the center, and I had that same trouble too a couple times, and I found out that my trouble was because when I was doing, see, this needs to be pulled a little more. There we go. When I was doing the center with the magic ring, you start out by chaining 3, and then you do 15 double crochets, and the chain 3 counts as a double crochet. And what I was doing was I was chaining 3, and then I would do 16 double crochets, and then somehow when I counted it, I counted 16 when actually there were 17 including the chain 3. And so when I would get around, I would have room for 9 of these cables, 9 of them. And they're 3D cables. And so I had trouble a couple times with that, and I would have to go back. I would be frogging. I frogged a lot while I did these. But I wanted them to look perfect, so I did. I frogged a lot. So then I would go back, and I would have to go back to the beginning and recount, and sure enough, even though I counted and I was sure that I had 16 in the center, but I recounted and I had 17, including the, chain 3. So, yeah, even though you've counted and you're sure that you have 16, once I frogged it, and because I knew that there was something wrong because it didn't look right. It wasn't coming out right. The crochet math wasn't working out. So, anyway, these are just so wonderful. So wonderful. I am really in love with this. So, anyway, that's one of my whips that that I have to do. And then I wanted to tell you on Monday, we're going to go back to the 7:30, and Monday will be the first day, and I'm going to start sharing my whips with you. And I'm just going to have my whip container out, and I'm just going to go through real quick and just show you all the whips that I have and all the things that I need to finish. And at the same time, I'm starting new things because, you know, I just want to keep, doing new things with you. And my goal is to, um, be live 5 days a week. That's what I shared with you last night. My New Year's crochet resolution is to be on the channel 5 days a week in 2021. And that may be a combination of lives, tutorials, reviews, and maybe even, a little store trip here and there. So that's my goal. That's my goal. And I would love to do a crochet along with you too, as well, Gloria. That's one of my goals in 2021 as well, is to do a monthly crochet along with everyone. And I will give you details on Monday, what that's going to look like. Because every month we're going to have one thing that we're going to crochet along with. And yeah, sometimes I start something new, you get interested in something else. It's like, woo, let me go. Oh, look at this. This is so awesome. This is so awesome. Hey, just another stitch. Hey, Connie. It's good to see you. You're just crawling out of bed, so you didn't have coffee. Have Frank go make you coffee because coffee, is life. It really does keep us going, doesn't it? Mm. So the other thing, right now, before 2021 hits, I am organizing. So all of this back here kind of got thrown in, and so I'm going to start organizing and getting things together. Um, yeah, crochet ADD is definitely where you go, oh, here's a nice thing. Oh, look at this one. I want to do this one. And I used to do that all the time. So anyway, now I don't have time to watch YouTube as much as I did, which is okay. But boy, I sure do miss watching, some of my faves, some of my favorite people, and I keep adding new favorite people to my list as well. So anyway, that's my deal. I don't have a whole lot to show you because I've been, working on a lot of other things. So I don't have a whole lot to show you today. But don't forget to come back tomorrow night, New Year's Eve, at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the live giveaway. Today and tomorrow, I have to gather up all of the items that I'm giving away. And so I'm trying to keep them uh, small and mailable items, but nice, nice items. So I hope that you'll be pleased with what you get. And so I don't know. Let's see. You must have coffee. Oh, you're so tired. You didn't get enough sleep. And that's going around a lot. People are having a hard time catching up with their sleep. So anyway, I remember a while ago I was working on this little item. This is my aha. Yeah, I did finish it. So this is one of my finished objects. Remember, I was crocheting with you while I was talking, and I was sitting and crocheting. This is my waffle stitch dishcloth, and so I finished it, and of course, I still have ends, but hey, that way I can show it to you. So this one I like a lot. I think I might have used a smaller hook. Oh, you know what? That's not it. This is a different cotton. Yeah, this is a different cotton. It's thicker. It feels thicker. This is a true 4 cotton. And yeah, I love this color, Wendy. I love this color. But this was the pound. It was 1 pound, and it was like 1 pound mill end. So the 1 pound came as 3 of these of cotton. And this was from Love Crafts. And this was over a year ago. They had a special, and I can't even remember the price, but I know it was good. It was a good price. It was like a pound of cotton 4-ply yarn for something like $5 or something like that. I don't know. It was a very good price. So I got it, and what it turned out to be was 3 of these skeins of one color was the pound, and I got 3 of them. So I was so pleased because they gave me this color and they gave me white, which you can never go wrong with white. It goes with everything. And then they gave me a dark blue. And I don't have that with me. I think it's down here, but I don't know. Oh, here it is, right here. And if you'll see, if you look carefully, you can see that it does have some blue in it. So this is really pretty. And so I really appreciated that they gave me colors that really did go together, because I made crochet coasters, and they were sand dollar coasters, and I made white, this blue, this blue, which is kind of a light teal blue, and then I had a more royal type of teal blue. So I had, it all went together, so I did one of each color per set, and so they turned out really nice. I really like making coasters in a set like that. Oh, let me go up here. In a set like that, because and having them handy, because this Christmas it really came in handy, because I went to my drawer of my completed works and trying to figure out what to give this person or that person. And so it was easy to just come up with um, squirrel. I know. Attention issues. Well, especially when it comes to crochet, because I love a new project, and I love a new challenge. And yes, I like finishing. I feel really good when I finish a project, but I also feel really good when I start a new project, especially if it's a new stitch. I'm really into learning some new stitches, and you guys have really supported me and encouraged me to try new stitches, and I've shown you some on the different tutorials that I have. out, just from the last couple months. So you guys rock. You really do. You just keep me going. You just keep me going. So anyway, that's all I've got for today. I hope that you have a great Wednesday. Happy hump day. We're on the downhill slide to Friday, to the new year. Whoop, whoop. And tomorrow night, we're going to have some fun and do the live giveaway. I probably will take a nap tomorrow just so I'm nice and lively for New Year's Eve, even though we're celebrating early in my time zone. It's early, 6 p.m. So anyway, Lori agreed that it was good to, hey, Jada, good morning from Ontario, Canada. Good morning. I'm in Florida, so it's nice to see you. And so anyway, Lori had asked, for it to be early because she lives quite a ways away. She lives in the swamp on a canal. And so, going home in the dark, she never knows if she's going to come across an alligator. Or any other critter that may be out there because there are critters. And so yeah, so that's why she asked for an early day and an early time, and that works for me too because then I get to have fun and go into my New Year's Eve with a lot of fun and giving things away and um, which is a lot of fun. So I'm going to go gather all my stuff today, make sure that I have 10 things to give away, and I will see you tomorrow night. So stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. And to everybody, see you tomorrow night, and let your friends know. And don't forget to comment because if you don't comment on last night's live, you won't be entered into the giveaway. So anyway, everybody has a chance. And yes, there's only one comment per person. However, I'm using the whole kit and caboodle every single time that um, I draw a name. Everybody goes back in. So you even have chance to win multiple times. And nobody's going to be mad at you if you do. We're just going to go, oh my gosh, you're so lucky. So anyway, bye guys. See you tomorrow night.